Welcome back to another post game with the Hockey Nation live show. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another edition of the Hockey Nation live show with your host, your Coach Frenchy, back in the house, and we're going to talk about the post game in the NHL on Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. We have only two games on the program for the NHL, so it's going to be a little bit quicker for tonight. Is that's going to helping me to go to bed early because tomorrow night we have a big night in NHL, over 12 or 13 game schedule, and we are lucky because a couple of games get canceled because the COVID-19. So let's start with the first game at 7 o'clock tonight between the New York Rangers and the Boston Bruins. And the final score and OT, Boston Bruins 3 and New York Rangers 2. Great performance. Both team entertaining, honestly. We have a goal where it was not allowed because the puck never go in. But if you see the play, it was a shot from the Boston Bruins, hit the crossbar, and the puck go straight down. And I'll be honest with you, you cannot be closer to not allow this goal. It was foul straight on the red line, so it was pretty amazing. And honestly, it was not count. But Boston Bruins find a way again to come back and win this game. By a goal of Brad Marchand at the beginning of the OT. I think it was at 36 seconds. It was his 8th of the year. And another great performance of Brad Marchand for sure. But honestly, both teams shot a lot. And if you can see on the stat right now, 32 shots from the Boston Bruins, 35 from the New York Rangers. Rask was great. If you watch the game tonight, the score was 2-2. And at the end of the game, Rask decided, it was about 20 seconds, I believe, decided to leave the crease thinking the game, they was trailed by one goal. So everybody from the bench, including the players, the coaches, screamed to him. And it was almost there. It was about 10 feet from the bench. You have to come back. So it was really something unique, to be honest with you, and it was funny at the same time. And then finally Boston won this game 3-2. So again, the shot 35-32 for the Rangers. The face-off, it was another domination by the Boston Bruins, 69-31. It's rare, it's over 60, but 69. When you have Bergeron and Frenchy and your team, it's happened a lot of time. Power play was equal, was same as 0-2 both team. The hit was 29-21 for the Rangers. The block shot 17 for the Rangers, 9 only for the Boston Bruins. And the penalty, both of them have 11 minutes of penalty. The goal came from the first goal of the year, the first goal of the game, and also it was his first goal in his career. Gauthier scored at the middle of the first period, and then Warner for the Boston Bruins scored his second of the year. This one he was on a shot-ended. Boston Bruins score. Borge scored his first of the year at the middle of the third period, and then a couple of minutes later, Roney, his third of the year, squared the game, tied the game 2-2, and finally, like I said, Marchand scored at the beginning of the OT to give the goal winner for the Boston Bruins. Now they are 9-1-2, and the Rangers now fall at 4-5-3. Rask was solid in front of the net, and we can say the same thing for Georgiev for the Rangers. He faced to 32 shot, and then Rask with 35. For resume the stat for individual players, Warner have one point, and also Lemieux for the Rangers with 2 assists. He participated for all the goals for the Rangers. And most shot, it was Jake DeBrusk. He's 7. He was back in the lineup. And then Ryan Strome got 6, I believe, from the 6 for the New York Rangers. most TOI time on the ice for the Boston Bruins defenseman McAvoy with 25.04, and Adam Fox for the Rangers 26.11, and Rask saved 33 tonight. He have a save percentage of 9.4 and 3. And for Georgiev, he was 29. It was save percentage of 9.06. If you follow this game, it was pretty even. A couple of mistakes left and right, but I think overall it was pretty good, entertaining to watch the game. And again, like I said, Boston Bruins always find a way right now. They are on fire, like Toronto, Vegas, Tampa Bay. They are maybe the best four team in NHL at that moment. So great performance for the Boston Bruins tonight, and we're going to go to game number 2 tonight. Start at 7:30, and of course you see my jerseys. Of course you know I'm a Montreal Canadian, and of course I'm upset. Why, coach? You upset because they lost tonight, Montreal Canadian. That's it. They lost 3-2. Just kidding. But again, Montreal lost again 4-2. Honestly, it was an empty net at the end of the game. Toronto now are 11-2-1. Montreal fall at 8-3-2. And I watched 90% of the game in NHL. And I can tell you that right now, they have only one great team in the North Division. Nothing else. You have the Toronto Maple Leaf, and then you have 5 other teams, and then you have Ottawa at the bottom. That's it. You have nothing else. Toronto is one step over Montreal. I can promise you that. I can tell you that. You can tell me, yeah, but Montreal shot 35 and Toronto 24. The only thing I would say Toronto struggled is they gave away a lot of puck on defensive side. Their D is not great. But when you have Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander, Hyman, and they go all around the net to Price, and they miss about, being honest with you, I would say to you right now, 10 shots beside the net they could score, at least 3 of the 10 shots, and maybe they miss more time than net. But that's why it don't reflect the shot don't reflect exactly what happened during the game. Montreal have a great beginning of the first 12, 15 minute first period. Josh Anderson scored his 9th of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. And then, the Dermott score the 4-4 for the Toronto Maple Leafs to score the tie the game 1-1. And the score was like this until the end of the second period. And then finally, they go to play 4-4 at the beginning of the third period, and Ole score his first goal of the year with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then 30 seconds later, I believe, Mikheyev scored his first goal of the year for Toronto. At that moment, it was 3-1 the beginning of the third period. They did the same thing against Ottawa last game at Toronto. They score 2 goals back-to-back, and that was over. Finally, Hyman scored an empty net at the end of the game to give the insurance goal, and then give the win for the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-2. For Montreal, Tatar scored his 4th of the year maybe at 5 minutes before, or maybe 3 minutes at the end of the third period. It was a little bit too late. Tatar didn't have a great game, honestly. And I see like Suzuki, Kokanemi, they don't do well right now. You can see Anderson have 9 goals and Toffoli have 9 goals. Just give you an idea. Kulak and the defense have a difficult game tonight with Romanov as the pair defenseman. I don't know. It's funny to watching and listening the press conference after the game. How the players talk, always positive. And so, this is over. We have to prepare for tomorrow night against Edmonton Oilers. They have a short memory, but it's fun to watching this. Julien was said, the puck was not on their side tonight, but we need to get better 4-4. Of course, they gave 2 goals tonight. And the first goal on the Dermott, Price was not solid on those 2 goals. The third one, it was like, Kulak left the Mikheyev in front of the net. and he lost the puck and he scored. But the first two goal, Price was not there at all, where he should stop at least one of the two for sure. And the last one is a empty net. I don't know. Do we have a controversy goaltender now in Montreal with Allen and Price? Because Allen performed very well so far. I have 4-1-1 from with Montreal. So we'll see what's happening. Honestly, they are back tomorrow night on the ice against Edmonton Oilers. It's not going to be easy in Montreal for the next couple of games. You know what? At the end of the day, they're not going to have an easy schedule until the end of the season. The key is to be sure they make the playoff. And the most the point tonight is Jake Musson with 3 assists. Anderson, of course, with 1 goal. The shot was only 3. Just give you an idea what Matthews and Nylander and Marner and Tavares missed the net because Hyman got 3 on the net. Tatar with 6. Maybe hard on him, but I don't know. He scored, but the Julien bring him on the third line with Drouin and Kokanimi at some point. So I don't know. It's something we have to follow up tomorrow. Armia was back in the lineup. And we'll see if they're going to make some change tomorrow. Maybe put out Perry and Kulak and bring Mete. I would not be surprised if Claude Julien does this tomorrow night. The TOI was I'm sorry, it's not Shabbat, is Riley. I forgot to change the name over there. He played 26 minutes, 24 seconds for the Montreal Pittery with 22-22 and 23. And then the goaltender, Anderson, stopped 33 of the 35 shots from Montreal at save percentage of 9.43. And then again, Price, only 20 shot, gave 3 goals on the 4, and his save percentage, again, under 90.870. And, I don't want to complaining because I'm a fan, so maybe like that, but I don't think so. Price make a big save one time on the shot versus Tavares. But at the end of the day, you need to stop that puck, because if you stop the puck again, the Dermott shot, you're going to tell me, yeah, but it was an amazing shot for Dermott or Mikela or Ole on a slap shot. At the end of the day, Price should stop at least the first shot to be the first goal, to be honest with you. So that's what happening. Like we do every single night, we do a post game. We bring you the 3-star of the night. And tonight we have to go with the first one. Frederick Anderson stopped 33 of the 35 shot from the Montreal Canadiens. He was solid in front of the net, and he gave a chance to the team to win for Toronto tonight. The second star of the night, we have to go with Rask for the Boston Bruins. Same stat like Anderson, stopped 33 shot tonight on the 35 shot came from the New York Rangers. And finally, the first star of the night, I have to go with Jake Musson. He has 3 assists, play well for Toronto Maple Leaf as a defenseman. We know Martian scored 1 goal, but again, Hyman have 2 points tonight. Lemieux have 2 points, but we have to go with Jake Musson. It was a great game for him again, Montreal Canadiens. That's conclude the show for tonight. Like I said, it was a quick one because you have only 2 games. But before we leave, we want to remind you one thing is don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also on the Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And every time we conclude the video, we want to remind you, hockey fans, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great night, everybody.